The Maine DOE and Educate Maine announcing the County Teachers of the Year. They held a ceremony in the Hall of Flags at the State House yesterday where they named the 16 teachers receiving the honor. They say more than 550 teachers from across the state were nominated. One of the teachers named will eventually be named the Maine Teacher of the Year. That Teacher of the Year selection process continues in the summer. Then they will announce the 2026 Maine Teacher of the Year in the fall. We have a full list with each teacher on our website.